Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie, and in today's video I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Let me give you a look at this guy. Oh my gosh, so beautiful, right? I have been eyeballing this palette for a really long time. Eyeballing, I think it's eyeing, right? Anyway, I've been looking at getting this palette for a really long time. I think since last year. I think that's when it was really big and kind of being made out to be like this amazing affordable palette. So I decided to give it a try for myself. So what I'd prefer to use is a white eyeshadow base. I've actually not even tried that before, but that's what I'd prefer because that's how you get the best true to color application. But what I'm gonna do instead, since I don't have one, is use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in Light Peach. I really like this concealer as an eyeshadow base, I've discovered. It's too light for me to use currently as a concealer because I have gotten a lot of sun. I'm just going to kind of pat and spread this onto my eyelid and get a nice even application. It dries down really nice and makes a good eye base. Okay, so that's on and I'm ready to go in with some color. Okay, I still can't decide what I want to do, but I'm gonna start with this one in the transition. It's just the lightest pink shade. Bright, colorful eyeshadow is always a trend during springtime and even summertime. But this year it's just been catching my eye more than ever. The ones that catch my eye all the time are the ones that are really over the top and almost editorial looking, but they always inspire me and I'm always thinking of ways that I could do a similar look, but do one that I feel comfortable wearing day to day. That's definitely good for a transition shade. This color is nice. It has a sheen to it, which I wasn't really expecting, but not so much that I think it's making my eyes look more hooded or anything, so we're good. Next, I'm gonna go in with this orange shade right here and leave it a little bit lower. Kind of funny, I've been thinking about getting this palette for so long, and now that I've been seeing all of these really beautiful, colorful looks, not necessarily using this palette, but just in general, they've been catching my eye more and more. And so I decided to pick it up and I just went for it. And by the way, I got this at Ulta for $20. And I posted about it on my Instagram account, which is Julie's Kind of Extra. And my friend messaged me, responded to the story that I posted and said, oh, I've been thinking about getting that palette for a really long time. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if it's worth the hype. And I totally agreed. Like, that's kind of what I wanted to see. Like, is this worth the hype? Because it's been made out to be so great by a lot of people on YouTube. And you know, sometimes you're like, is it though? So far, it's pretty and I'm really liking it. And I like that it's bright and has kind of that more neon-ish tone, at least as in person. I don't know if it's really picking up that neon on camera, but neon colors are kind of, you know, trending right now. And they're not going to trend forever. So I feel like to pick up something like a palette that's really neon, you're going to have limited use with it because neon is not going to be something that sticks around for super long. It's not crazy pigmented. It's taking a lot to build this up. Also, the shadows are quite dusty, so I'm really glad that I decided to do my eyeshadow first because it's definitely coming down. Now I'm gonna go in with this pink right here. It's kind of the brightest, most vibrant hot pink that there is. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna try to keep it nice and low and even kind of keep it on the outer half to 2/3 in on the eye. So one of the things that can happen when you're blending colors like this together is you can get them muddied up and create brown. I think I created a tiny bit of brown right here. I don't know how I like this look so far, but it's okay. It just might be a learning curve for me. There's a chance I'm about to mess up my eye look, but I'm gonna take some concealer and look up like that so that I can see where I'm cutting the crease. I'm using way too much concealer. It's okay though. We'll figure it out. I have this concealer brush, so I'm just gonna use that to blend this out and set it in place. I've never cut my crease with concealer before. It's probably really obvious because it's a little wonky, but I mean, I guess I'm just trying new crazy things today. I've never done a more neon looking eyeshadow look either, so just trying new things today. I really like using concealer brushes, tiny concealer brushes for eyeshadow. I think that it's a good way to pack it on the lid. This one is the Luxie 211 concealer brush. Really like it for this reason. So I thought that I was either gonna go in with this bottom purple or this top purple instead of this one right here. But the funny thing is that when I put them all on my finger and then I put them next to my eye, I actually really liked this one the best. So that's what I'm gonna go in with. So I picked this palette because it has a lot of colorful matte shades. Almost all of them are completely matte or satin. A couple of them have a little bit of glitter, but it's the kind of glitter that you can just dust away. It doesn't really stick around. And I thought if I'm gonna be using these bright, colorful shades, I'm gonna need some bright, colorful mattes. Wow. This is looking crazy. We're gonna clean it up, don't worry. I've tried blending out colorful eyeshadows with brown before, and a lot of people do that and like it, but I just don't. I'm not a fan. I feel like the brown just looks wrong when I'm using bright colors. So I got this palette thinking I'm just gonna use these mattes, but now that I have these mattes, I want some sparkle and I don't have it. So I'm finding myself already wanting another palette to use this with, but anyway, we'll start here. We've got enough to figure out right now. So I'm thinking I want to deepen up the outer edge. I'm thinking that I'm just going to use this black shade that they have right here, mixed with the purple that I already used, because I kind of want to keep it consistently purple, pink, orange kind of colors. These colors are super dusty and they are just getting colorful dust all over everything. Now on a smaller pencil brush, it's just kind of a fluffy little pencil brush, I'm gonna take the purple and some of the black, mix it on my hand, and then I'm gonna kind of start to add it over here at the corner, just so I have a deeper purple outer V. So I'm bringing the outer edge up and out. I had it kind of dome shaped, but now it's going to be more pointed and lifted. And I'm gonna blend it into the crease right here at the edge and up and out. I didn't want this to get quite so dark looking and dramatic, but here we are. Blending it into the crease like that probably wasn't the best idea I've ever had. I should have kept this really low, so you live, you learn. Now I'm gonna take this brush that I used the pink on with nothing on it and just blend right here to kind of fuse it all together. Maybe even dust a little bit of it away. So now I'm just gonna take some more purple on that concealer brush, same purple, and go over the outer part of my eye with it, just to make sure that it's not black, that it's purple. I'm gonna go in with the orange on the inner corner up here. Not inner corner, but the inner crease area, and blend it up, just because I just like that. I think it's so cool. And really blow everything out. And I think that's all I'm gonna use on the lower lash line. So taking a makeup remover wipe, I'm just going to wipe up the fallout all over my face. See, I'm already looking more normal. And then I'm gonna wrap this around my finger and go on the bottom edge of my eye, and then very slowly wipe up like that to kind of make it more sharp, more lifted. Okay, here's what it's looking like so far. So I was looking for bright and fun, and I got like almost more vampy. Okay, now in order to move on with the rest of my face, I have to put my other makeup on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. I look a little crazy right now. Bear with me. Okay, so I've put on a bunch of the rest of my makeup. Just realized I didn't put my eyebrows on yet, but I'm gonna go in with this orange again and blow that out along the lower lash line and just do that one color and hope it doesn't fall out all over my face. So let's tap it off good. And we'll see if that works out. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that concealer and once again use it as a base, and I'm going to use that on the inner corner. Okay, so I've kind of removed some of that color from the inner corner with the concealer, and that has made room for me to lay down a bright pop of color. So I think the one I'm going to go with is this neon green color. We'll see how it goes. I tried with a brush, it's not really popping for me, so let's see if my finger works better. That's working better. Okay, fingertip. So I still have some on this little brush, and I'm just going to use that to kind of blend out the edges of that color. Something so cool about that to me. I really like that color. The way that I'm blowing it out in the inner corner is definitely more editorial style, but that's what catches my eye. So I'm going to take this NYX Wonder Brow Pencil and line my waterline. This is a light colored pencil, and I think over top of it I'm gonna put that green eyeshadow just to see if I can make my own eyeliner. And then just using this teeny tiny brush, I'm gonna pat that into my waterline. That only worked a little bit. That didn't work great. A little bit more of a blowout right here. Kind of bringing that color to follow that sharp line I got going. Not blending that line out, but just kind of blending this color underneath it. I'm gonna go in with mascara and lashes and put my eyebrows on, and once again, I will be right back. Okay, so I forgot to highlight, so I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. My lash glue is drying, but I'm gonna highlight with this color right here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of a subtle highlight right under the brow bone. So this is the completed look. My eye on this side is watering nonstop. So right in here, the eyeshadow is just coming right off. that's not really the eyeshadow's fault, it's my eye's fault. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be experimenting more with this palette in the future. If you like this kind of casual experimental type of video, let me know. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.